trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native. At quarterback, it's Baker Mayfield. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Pollard going to try the right side. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Quickly a slant to Renfro. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From midfield, here's Carr. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 1st down, Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Shoves him away. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times I say it, I still get a kick out of watching.
Carr now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Carr. The left side throw complete to Adams. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now a give, right side. Pollard, powerful running. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. Mayfield looks to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. From the gun, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now Mayfield. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Malik McDowell, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Raiders have recovered. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. Down to the 25. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now taking downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Mayfield on play action. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Raiders have recovered.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And now we see Bryant yet to pop up. Still down following that play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Here's Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield now. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Raiders have recovered. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. To throw, it's Carr. Going up top. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now a give here to Pollard. 42 yards on the ground for him so far. And a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Mayfield to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And Carr's throw taken in by Adams. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. He finds his man. Complete. That's Beck. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And it's complete to Adams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Carr again. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Van Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Carr. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. Second man right around the 44. Quentin Williams. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on second and long. Carr. The left side throw complete to Adams. The final shot here before half for Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. First down, Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down, it's Pollard. Ooh, with a juke. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Pollard. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Pollard. He stiff arms him. And he'll go down at the 28.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On second down now. It's Carter. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Now Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 2nd and 9, Carr going for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams, 28 yards. And the Raiders continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 121 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Run for Pollard, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. second down. Jacobs once more. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. So
he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Carl Lawson drops it for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area, and he just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr now to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Carr to throw again. Slant to Adams.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mayfield now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Mayfield on first down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On third down, Mayfield. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. Airing one out for Boyd. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Throwing now is Carr. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. From the 24. Mayfield. Again, he finds more. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Working with a second and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First and 10, Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 5 yards now. Charles on the losing side of things. You know, they didn't come in here as